guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia Armendariz, and today I am here at the world famous Cheyenne Mountain Zoo located right here in Colorado Springs. Not only is this zoo one of my favorites, but it's definitely ranked top 5 almost every year as one of the best zoos to visit here in the United States. One thing that also makes this zoo very unique is that it sits at 6,400 feet above sea level. So I'm going to take you guys on a full tour, kind of walk you through the zoo, show you everything that it has to offer and all the different ways that you and your family can experience the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. So stay tuned. So a little history about the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. There was a businessman named Penrose, and Mr. Penrose pretty much had a hand in founding Colorado Springs as a whole. You're going to find out that there are several statues and monuments and buildings and what have you named after Mr. Penrose here around town. But the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo was also his gift to the city. Back in 1926, he was actually gifted a bear, and he kind of took that bear everywhere with him. And because of that gift, he kind of developed a passion for exotic animals. So he just started collecting them, and eventually he had this monkey, and the story goes that he took the monkey and the bear and his other animals to the Broadmoor Hotel here in town, and the monkey ended up biting someone. So that's when he realized, hey, I probably should find a place to house these animals rather than just have them running around the Broadmoor Hotel. So that is how Mr. Penrose came up with the idea to have Cheyenne Mountain Zoo here in town. The zoo does sit right on the mountain. And with that being said, just be prepared. Walking the zoo, it's an incline, it's a hike. The zoo itself sits at a 8% grade uphill, so definitely have some walking shoes. Definitely be ready to push that stroller if you need to push a stroller, because you're going to be doing some hiking. Definitely worth it though. Beautiful views of the zoo itself. It's just a beautiful zoo, the way it's crafted and the flow of it and the enclosures for the animals. And then also at the same time, it has phenomenal views that overlook the entire city of Colorado Springs. You're going to see everything from the Red Rocks area and Pikes Peak all the way across town down to Pueblo, which is about a town 30 minutes from Colorado Springs. You're going to see all out of the Broadmoor itself, downtown area, out east, the military bases. I mean, it's just a phenomenal view. So even if you don't want to come check out the animals, but why wouldn't you? You could just come in and enjoy the views because it is spectacular. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is 140 acres, 40 of that being in use. The rest of it is for their medical care, housing care, and what have you. There are 750 animals here on property, 40 of them being endangered species. So a lot of variety. I know that they do have the zoo set up into certain sections, your African safari, your Antarctic animals, your Australian animals, your North American animals. So there's definitely a map that you can download, and I suggest looking at if you're going to plan a visit here, because there is just a lot of cool things to see. One of the big exhibits that everybody loves, and you have to love it, is their giraffe exhibit. They have several giraffes, and they have a great enclosure that really gets to involve the people when you go. It's one of the first exhibits right off the bat. Right when you walk in, they have a little station that you can buy food for the giraffes, and the giraffes get to come over and they get to eat the food right out of your hand. It's pretty cool. They get pretty close and hands-on, and it's just one way for you to experience how large these animals really are and how beautiful they really are. And I mean, I don't know, I've never fed a giraffe and not had it just lick and slobber all over my entire hand. So that's definitely a cool experience. You also have the opportunity to feed the elephants, and I believe you actually have to just be here at the right time of day to do that. The giraffes, as far as I know, you just walk up and you pay for some lettuce, and it's like $1 or $5 for just a head of lettuce, and you can feed the giraffes all day. The elephants, though, I do believe that you just have to be there for their feeding time, and then you can pay a few dollars to get some elephant food and have them eat out of the palm of your hand. They also have a couple other little farm areas and other animal exhibits that you can also involve yourself in their feeding process. So as you're trekking around the zoo and checking out all the animals, Definitely take advantage of all these snack bars that they have throughout the property, and then also the restaurants. They have about 3 full multi-service barn restaurants here at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and all of them have amazing indoor and outdoor seating with views of the entire city. Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is one of the best places to not only see all the cute animals, but also just overlook the entire city. And there are many ways that you can experience the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo rather than just, walking from exhibit to exhibit. They offer several classes for, kids 10 and under, teenagers that have them work on their career development or socializing skills. They have classes for adults. They have events outside of hours of operation that cater to just adults and then also kiddos. And some of those adult functions, which I really find enjoyable, are like a sip and paint, where you actually come, you have drinks, with your friends, with your partner, whatnot, and you can actually paint the animals and, have your wine at the same time. They actually have another program where you can sign up in advance, and then you can paint with the animals. There are several animals here at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo that do participate in the painting program. I believe it's the elephants, the orangutans, I think there was a porcupine, but that's all things you can jump on the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo website and find out for yourself. They even have the art. Even if you don't want to come and paint side by side with that animal, you can always jump online and also purchase some of the art that they have available that's been painted by these adorable little creatures. With all the events that the zoo does offer and that you can sign up for and experience in your own way, 2 of my holiday favorites are definitely going to be the Electric Safari and the Electric Moon. An Electric Safari is more so for the kiddos, but that's where the entire zoo for the month of December is just lit up in Christmas lights. All the animal enclosures have lights around them, the restaurants have lights, just the walkways of the property have lights. The entire zoo is just lit up like a little Christmas town, and I know a lot of kiddos really enjoy that during the holiday season. Electric Moon is a one-night event that is for 21 and up, and that kind of caters to the adults who want to come and do wine tasting, do food tasting. They have live music, and it kind of is the same. The restaurants and the event centers on property are all lit up and just kind of having that Christmas feel with the animals. So again, 2 events that I really like and I have attended in the past, both super fun and enjoyable, and those proceeds do go to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. If you are looking to get involved and contribute to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, I would definitely recommend it. This is a nonprofit that was actually trusted to the city of Colorado Springs, and there are many ways that you can contribute. The first way just being a general donation. You can mail it in, call it in, come down to the zoo yourself, write a check, jump online, and just make a donation. The second way is to adopt an animal. There is a list online of several animals throughout the zoo that you could adopt. And by adopting, that means that your proceeds, no matter what that dollar amount may be, goes to feeding that animal, medical costs for that animal, maintenance on their enclosure, just the overall wellness of that animal. Your money does go to that animal and helps them out. I believe you get a gift certificate, and possibly, depending on your donation amount, you get like a stuffed animal of that animal that you donated to. And then also, I believe you get some type of membership discount for the year. So that's always kind of a cute, fun way. I like doing that as gifts. I've done that to family members in the past, and they do love that adopted animal in their name. The third way that you can contribute is by giving a memorial or tribute plaque. There are several benches throughout the zoo and walls that have plaques with names on them. You could do it for a loved one, a friend, yourself, in the memory of someone, even a corporate name. So again, you just got to jump on the website. There's several ways and different options for doing a memorial tribute here at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. And last but not least, one of the best ways, in my opinion, to contribute to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is to volunteer. They do need volunteers to help with the feeding and the cleaning and the maintenance of the enclosures and the health care and the overall just cleanliness and support of the zoo so that it can continue to provide a home, a happy and safe home for these animals here. And if you now don't have enough things to do on your list when you come to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, there are 3 more things that I feel like you need to check out. There is a carousel on site. The carousel has been around since like the 1920s, about the time that the zoo opened. It is a beautiful, historic looking carousel, and I know the kiddos love it because you just don't see those anymore. When you go to a fair or whatnot, like they have all these high intense upside down flip you around rides, which are cool, but seeing a classic, beautiful, well-maintained, hand-painted carousel, you just can't beat that. And the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo does have here one for you to ride. It also has the Mountain Sky Ride, which is an old, I'm not going to say old, just an older ski chair that goes from the base of the zoo up the side of the mountain and then kind of just comes back down. So another great way to see the zoo itself, another great way to just see the entire city of Colorado Springs and that wonderful view that you do get from up here. And then lastly, with your admission to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, you get to go up to the Will Rogers Shrine. The shrine is a big chapel, that's the word. It's a big chapel that actually sits several hundreds of feet above the zoo itself. You can see it from the side of the mountain pretty much anywhere here in Colorado Springs. It is I believe, the tomb of Mr. Penrose and his wife, and it is a beautiful, beautiful chapel that you can explore and walk around. But the car ride up there, it's about 5 minutes from the zoo. The car ride up the mountain to the shrine does come with your ticket admission. So I would definitely make time if you're going to come to the zoo. Make time not only to just walk around the zoo, explore everything that it has, eat some great food, enjoy the views, take the ride up on the lift chair, come back down, see everything else you need to see, jump in your car, and before heading home, definitely go check out Will Rogers Shrine. It is something to see. It's pretty impressive. But there you go, guys. I could go on and on about Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, but I don't want to ruin it for you. I want you to come experience it yourself. And so if you have any questions over anything that I've mentioned today, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to answer them or help you with, like I said, your real estate needs, buying and selling. It's what I do here in Colorado Springs. So if you have any questions, please reach out. And if you can, hit that subscribe button and bell to get notified when I make new videos every week. That is living in Colorado Springs. So until next time, I hope you guys have a good one.